Ham, you knew it was to be a frog on a skateboard
that was
smoking a joint.
first time I saw the design, a smoking frog on a skateboard. It was me in a nutshell. It was like I was looking in the mirror.
Did you glance across at your girlfriend at that point?
No, I wasn't brave enough to, because I know Anna wasn't condoning it. Apart from the fact I don't smoke and I can't skate, it was just like, this is me.
Hubby Kerry was in the room, Ham.
It is a very odd tattoo.
We'll try to relax her, you, and pretty much everyone before we got underway. Before we get into it then, a couple of questions with regards to your tour. I mean, you're halfway through a decade-long tour of Australia, so 5 years.
You're going to be a very old woman when you leave Australia.
58 shows, I think it is at the moment, and there's the last 200 tickets left or something around the country, so if people are keen, go to Ticketek.
It's not sold out?
It's close. I think you've announced more seats. I think they're trying to... I think there's seats on top of seats. I think they're selling the people's shoulder space at the moment.
Currently, federal parliament is making it a law that we must see the show if we want to ever receive health cover. So
great, good.
That's where we're at the moment. Pretty much everyone's seen it.
Before we get to Hamish's arms, how are you holding up? Quick medical check. The vocal cord's intact. The
vocal cord's intact. Back is working. Legs working. Shoulders a little sore, but it's on.
We're on for tonight.
Pre-game warm-up. We saw a massage table going around the back here. Do you get a bit of a pre-match warm-up?
That's actually for Kerry.
Oh, really? And you're not even doing anything today.
You are simply watching. You like to watch in a very relaxed state?
No, I got a little banged up before I came back out here to Australia. So
he got hurt in a truck race.
Yeah,
good times.
I'm a little stiff.
Was it like an organised truck race, or?
Yeah, it's called short course racing. It's basically supercross, what you see on motorcycles, but
in a truck with a roll cage.
Pretty intense and a lot of smashing each other and big jumps. And
that's the new hobby.
Well, I wondered this. I mean, your shows. I mean, it's very physical. There's acrobatics involved. Every time you hear of Carrie doing something dangerous, is that when you go to the drawing board again for your shows and go, okay, I'm going to out dangerous him?
I've been trying for 8 years to impress him. Nothing works.
Really?
Yeah, he looks at the trapeze, he goes, oh, it's safe.
I'm completely impressed by the show. I just know that it's all safe.
I would have to light myself on fire and do a backflip on a motorcycle screaming, I'm a fire engine! And then he'd be like, cool, that was rad.
All right, well, let's review. Now, Hamish, do you already have a tattoo?
I already have ink.
Okay.
Pink. So I know what's going on. You and I and Kerry, I think we're all in a sort of a pretty special club.
I'm not sure if you're in the same club as them, Ham.
Yeah, no, Kerry's got a little bit. He's got a full sleeve.
He's actually got a skivvy that goes up the neck and both down the arms.
I think apart from your fingernails, we're pretty much talking almost all of it.
I'm pretty heavily tattooed.
All right, would you like to reveal?
I tattooed him. I tattooed his butt.
Did you really?
First tattoo ever.
Does he know what's on it?
It started out as supposed to be a skull, about the size of a quarter.
And it's his whole butt cheek.
Ended up being the whole social distortion skeleton, so...
It's not that good either. I didn't know what I was doing, and I was drunk, and it was my first tattoo, and I didn't know you had to refill the ink. So I'm just running all over his ass for about 15 minutes.
These are all not great things to hear just before you get a tattoo done by somebody. I was drunk. I didn't have the ink in there. I was doing it with a samurai sword. I didn't know what I was doing.
Well, I'd love for Hamish to reveal his current tattoo to pink. And
gorgeous.
And we can see how...
You ready, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Ooh.
Is that real?
You bet it is. What do you mean, is it real? Yeah, touch it if you want. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's tough, huh? It's
that's the start of a sleeve.
That is, isn't it? It's the first stitch of a sleeve.
All right, you want to pick your frog?
All right, Ham.
So these are my designs that I can choose from.
Okay, there's two different designs of a frog smoking a joint on a skateboard.
That one's easier to do.
Yeah.
That one is cuter.
Which one did you draw, Pink?
I drew that one.
This is from your hand. Well, I've got to go with that one that you've drawn. So you've been drawing this since you were
I was 8 years old.
And has it been refined over the years, or...?
No, that's it.
Just kind of a smoking frog on a skateboard.
That's it.
All right, let's launch into that. Okay.
He doesn't have arms, though.
That's cool, Ham.
That's cool. Maybe that's why he's smoking. It's impressive. I'm just impressed. He's lit the cigarette and he can skate. He only has 2 legs.